So Neil, can you give us some examples of complex deals that we've seen from talking to customers?
We see a lot of different types of deal, from really simple examples, so what are sometimes referred to as loyalty rebates, where it can be as simple as a percentage off all products that you buy or that are sold. Where complexity tends to start to come in is where more specific behaviours are trying to be incentivised. So a particular product range is being kind of pushed by a manufacturer, or there's something new that's come out, and so they're trying to get it out into the market. And with that, the complex deals, they can be really useful because they can allow you to target much more specific behaviours, but it is important that both parties still actually understand what's going on and can calculate it, because otherwise you just end up with a large amount of disputes when it comes to how much money actually needs to change hands. And so the complexity, it is a means to an end, but it needs to be balanced with the effectiveness and the understanding. A few ways that it tends to come in are either through targets, and so these can be quite simple volume targets sometimes, but it can get more complex where you might have targets to either sell or purchase one product that's going to earn you rebate on a different set, and that can be trickier to manage and just keep track of. Also, you can end up with strung rebates, or what we refer to as strung rebates, where you get these rebate chains where you might have an overarching rebate, but then you're going to have an extra deal on a specific product line, but that needs to take into account the earnings of the other deal, or vice versa. And so that's another thing that can layer complexity on, and we see a lot of examples of that kind of thing where the deal is trying to achieve a more specific purpose.
Yeah, and I guess as long as it's doing the job that it's meant to be there for, being complex, rather than just, kind of being complex but having no purpose in the end.
Absolutely, yeah.